For this assignment, I talked with Cara Elio, the program director at CLA. CLA is Sustainable Economic Enterprises of Los Angeles. Ms. Elio began her career as a registered dietitian in a clinic. Through her work there, she began to get more involved in program planning and developing and found that she really enjoyed it. After returning to school to earn a master's degree in public health, Ms. Elio began her new role as the program director at CLA. Currently, she is in charge of all the nutrition classes, the Market Match program, which encourages individuals using WIC benefits to increase their purchasing of fruits and vegetables, and the Bring the Farmer to School program. The mission of CLA is to build sustainable food systems and promote social and cultural activities that benefit low to moderate income residents of Los Angeles. CLA is very active and involved in farmers markets as a way of reaching the priority population. The education program relies heavily on word of mouth. They set up tables at the market to promote their programs and will occasionally hand out flyers at the local schools. One barrier that Ms. Elio faces in communicating with her priority population is a cultural one. She is not Hispanic, and at times there's a language or cultural barrier. One thing that Ms. Elio has learned since beginning her role as program director is how valuable peer-led education is. Previously, she was skeptical that people without proper educational backgrounds and experience could effectively educate. This is one area that has been very successful in reaching the priority population and shows how flexibility and commitment to the outcome is one of the crucial traits that a program director needs. Ms. Elio was able to change her mind about training and utilizing peer educators, and she now focuses more on training educators than educating herself. She is also surprised at the support she receives from the communities. She is currently working with some local corner stores to increase their sale of produce and has been overwhelmed at the level of engagement. By expanding her program from a weekly farmers market to a corner store, Ms. Elio is able to broaden her reach, and she is very optimistic about the impact that the program will have in the new locations. The nutrition education program at CLA is funded by a grant from the USDA. Although on the surface this sounds ideal since there is no participation fee and Ms. Elio does not need to fundraise or search for alternative sources of funding, there are downsides as well. One of the biggest difficulties she faces is answering to the funders rather than focusing on the program. The evaluation methods are entirely dictated by the funder, so Ms. Elio must create programs that will specifically reach the goals given to her by the funders, even if they are unrealistic or not in alignment with the programming. There is a lot of emphasis on post-class information retention, which is dictated by the funders. Although long-term behavior change would be a more ideal measurement of success, this is one area in which Ms. Elio does not have any control. Despite some challenges, Ms. Elio is very satisfied with her job. She loves the feeling of creating and implementing programs and seeing projects through from beginning to end. In order to be successful at implementing programs, Ms. Elio feels that flexibility is key. She says that things will go wrong, so being prepared is very important. Having a mentor is also beneficial since a mentor can help guide a new planner through the process and help avoid some challenges. Constant evaluation is also critical. Besides conducting evaluations during the formative phase or after the program, it's important to constantly be evaluating what is going well and what needs to be improved. During implementation, problems may arise that require planners to adjust accordingly, so it's important to keep striving to become better. Some surprising advice for Ms. Elio is that program planners should be well-versed in project management. Although project management is usually associated with business or tech development, there are many overlaps in the field of health programming. Ms. Elio has taken many project management courses and successfully applied what she learned to her current role. Flexibility is also important, both in program planning and implementing. Ms. Elio, for example, was pleasantly surprised with the success of peer education and has found a way to utilize that to benefit her priority population. She was also surprised by the support she found in some of the neighborhoods in which she works. Finally, program planning involves many areas, from research to funding to implementing programs. As a program planner, there are times when Ms. Elio needs to fill in different roles. There is not a single aspect of the program that is beneath her, and so flexibility is also important in that area.